Hey y'all, welcome to Chaz's Lifestyle. Today we're making jerk chicken rasta pasta. In a bowl, I have my chicken breast. You can add more, and also you can slice them up. I use this Walker Woods jerk seasoning, but you can make it for your own. I have a recipe on that too. So we're just going to add a couple tablespoons of this jerk seasoning, and I'm just going to lather it on the chicken. Mix it in very well. We're going to marinate this chicken for a good 30 minutes. Now in a preheated cast iron pan that I do recommend, I'm going to add in some olive oil, let that preheat as well. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and add in our chicken breast after about 20 to 30 minutes of marinating. And the key is a good pan. You want a good skillet or, a type of frying pan to get that perfect, pretty sear on both sides. Now I'm going to go ahead and cook this for about 5 to 6 minutes on each side. I do have my oven preheated on 350 to 380, depending on how hot your oven gets, and we're going to make sure it cooks through. Now here I'm just adding those remaining jerk seasonings on my chicken. So let's check our chicken to see if it has that pretty sear. Okay, go ahead and flip it after about 6 minutes. Oh, look at that, so juicy. Look at that, so good. Now you don't have to put it in the oven, just make sure it's fully cooked. Just cut it to check in the middle, but it's just me. I'm gonna put my whole pan in the oven to cook for a couple minutes. I love that pretty sear and color on top that the cast iron makes. It's so beautiful. So like I said, I'm just gonna cover it. That also helps cook it through. Now some fresh rinsed bell peppers. I have an orange one and a yellow one. You can use red and green. It's really up to you. Rasta pasta, it doesn't even matter as long as you have those fresh, beautiful bell peppers. Now I'm just cutting the tops off and I'm slicing them into thick slices, and then I'm going to slice them into thin slices. I cut my bell peppers in half as well because I am using bow tie pasta. But if you're using like penne pasta or any type of pasta you really like, really doesn't matter, then I would suggest basting it off the size of the pasta. Now once your water starts to boil for your pasta, we're going to drop in the pasta and cook it for about 8 to 9 minutes. Not too long, just enough till it's fully cooked, of course. Now in a preheated skillet, I'm going to add in some olive oil. Once your olive oil is heated, drop in your bell peppers, and we're going to saute these for a couple minutes just to make sure they're softened. Now, once your bell peppers is softened, go ahead and add your heavy cream. Now, that's the key to me. I use heavy cream for all my pasta. We're going to season our pasta sauce with the basic seasonings, and then we're going to add some jerk seasoning as well. And I will have everything listed down below in the description box. Y'all, when I tell you this pasta is so delicious, and it has like this fresh taste, you know what I mean? It makes you feel like you're on the island or something. It's just so good and fresh. Now I'm just adding in some parsley for color and also some mozzarella cheese. This is going to help thicken your sauce. Now, as your pasta sauce starts to heat up, go ahead and whisk that in. And personally, I use a whisk because it breaks down all those seasonings so it's not so chunky. And yeah. And you want to let this come to a slight boil. Now I add in some green scallions. You can add in more to your liking depending on you. If you don't like them, you don't have to, but it adds a fresh flavor. Now, like I said, let it come to a slight boil. And next we're going to add in some jerk seasoning, and you want this to put your burner on a low, like a simmer, and just let it boil to about 3 minutes, and then we're going to cut it off so it can thicken up even more. So we're whisking in that jerk seasoning. You can add more. Make sure you taste it as you go. So after your sauce thickens up, add in your beautiful pasta. Look at those pasta shells. They're just so cute to me. I had to use them, y'all. I usually use penne pasta, fettuccine, linguine, but baby, I love some bow tie pasta. It's just so cute, and it's just the perfect size. Now we're mixing in our pasta with our sauce very, 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 very well on a low. You could turn it off once you start plating. This will keep your pasta sauce thick, but still, not too thick. As it sits and cools, it will thicken up. So mix that in, and look at that. It's so beautiful, y'all, and so good. If you decide to recreate this dish, be sure to tag me on Instagram at Chaz's Cuisines.